Imagine a visit to Disneyland where you no longer have to worry about long walks between lands. Picture a future where getting from Fantasyland to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is part of the fun. This is the core idea behind a groundbreaking partnership between Disney and Tesla. They could create a new transportation system called Magic Pods. These would be small, electric, self-driving carts designed to move guests around the park. This concept combines Disney's famous storytelling with Tesla's advanced technology. It promises to change how we experience the happiest place on Earth, making every moment more magical and less tiring for everyone in the family. The Magic Pods would work using Tesla's full self-driving technology. This advanced system would allow the carts to navigate the busy pathways of Disneyland and Disney California Adventure safely. Guests could use the Disneyland app on their phones to call a Magic Pod just like they would a ride-sharing service. The pod would arrive and take them directly to their next destination. This on-demand service would mean less waiting for trams or buses. It would give families more time to enjoy the attractions, shows, and characters they came to see. It's a simple solution to the common problem of tired feet and long travel times within the parks. The main goal of the Magic Pods is to improve the overall guest experience. Long walks in the California sun can be exhausting, especially for families with young children or guests with mobility issues. By providing a quick and comfortable way to travel, Disney can ensure everyone has more energy for fun. These electric carts would also be very quiet and produce no emissions. This makes them an environmentally friendly choice that fits perfectly with Tomorrowland's vision of a cleaner, better future. The pods would offer a moment of rest and relaxation as you glide effortlessly from one adventure to the next, ready for more excitement. This collaboration would represent a perfect blend of two innovative companies. Disney is a master of creating immersive, magical worlds. Tesla is a leader in sustainable energy and autonomous vehicle technology. Together, they could build something truly special. The Magic Pods would not just be a form of transportation, they would become a new kind of attraction. They would be a symbol of progress, showing how technology can be used to enhance storytelling and create more joy. This partnership could set a new standard for theme park design, proving that practical solutions can also be wonderfully enchanting and inspiring. What makes the Magic Pod concept so exciting is how it would integrate with the different themed lands. Each cart would be designed to look like it belongs in its specific area. Imagine hopping into a whimsical, cartoonish car in Toontown that looks like it drove right out of a Mickey Mouse short. In Tomorrowland, the pods would be sleek and futuristic with glowing lights and a minimalist design. This attention to detail would make traveling through the park a seamless and immersive experience. The journey itself would become part of the story, extending the magic beyond the rides and shows and into the very fabric of the park's environment. The variety of designs would be endless. In Avengers Campus, you could ride in a high-tech shuttle that looks like it was designed by Shuri or Tony Stark. Over in Cars Land, the Magic Pods would naturally resemble the charming characters from the movies, complete with expressive eyes on the windshield. For Frontierland, the carts might have a rustic, old-fashioned look, like a miniature steam-powered wagon, but with all the modern electric tech hidden inside. Each design would be a photo opportunity, a small detail that makes the world feel more real. This would turn a simple trip across the park into an unforgettable part of the Disney adventure for guests of all ages. Using Tesla's advanced navigation systems, these pods would offer incredible efficiency. They would communicate with each other to avoid traffic jams and find the fastest routes. Guests could see wait times for pods in the app and choose their destination with a simple tap. This would significantly cut down on the time spent walking and waiting. That saved time could be used to ride one more attraction, catch a parade, or simply relax with a churro. The system would make park planning much easier, giving guests more control over their day, and allowing them to fit more fun into their visit. The ultimate benefit is a more relaxed and enjoyable day for everyone. Parks can be overwhelming, and the constant walking can take a toll. The Magic Pods would offer a convenient solution that adds to the fun, instead of taking away from it. It is a system designed with the guests' comfort and happiness in mind. By making it easier to get around, Disney and Tesla would be helping create better memories. The focus would shift from the hassle of getting from point A to point B to the joy of the journey itself, wrapped in the unique storytelling that only Disney can provide. It's a practical and magical upgrade to the park experience. Of course, a project this ambitious comes with its own set of challenges. The most important concern would be safety. The Magic Pods would need to operate flawlessly in a crowded environment filled with unpredictable pedestrians, including excited children. Tesla's full self-driving technology would have to be tested extensively to ensure it can handle the unique conditions of a theme park. Disney would need to develop strict safety protocols and have backup systems in place to prevent any accidents. Gaining the trust of guests would be essential, and that can only be achieved through a proven track record of reliability and safety from the very first day of operation. Another significant hurdle would be the cost. Designing, manufacturing, and implementing a fleet of custom-themed electric carts would be incredibly expensive. The infrastructure, including charging stations and a central control system, would also require a massive investment. Disney and Tesla would need to figure out how to manage these costs. Would riding the Magic Pods be free for all guests, or would it be a premium service available for an extra fee, similar to Genie Plus? Finding the right balance between affordability and profitability would be crucial for the long-term success of the project and its acceptance among park visitors. Maintaining the unique aesthetic of each land is another key challenge. The Magic Pods must blend in perfectly with their surroundings. A futuristic pod from Tomorrowland would look completely out of place in the rustic setting of Frontierland. This means that each cart needs to be a work of art, carefully designed to enhance, not detract from, the immersive atmosphere. The design teams would have to work closely together to ensure every detail is right, from the color palette to the materials used. This commitment to theming is what makes Disney parks special, and the Magic Pods would have to meet that incredibly high standard of creative excellence. Finally, there's the issue of technical reliability. What happens if a Magic Pod breaks down, or its software has a glitch? The system would need a dedicated team of technicians ready to respond to any problems immediately. Breakdowns could cause disruptions and frustration for guests, undermining the goal of a seamless experience. The system would need to be robust and have redundancies built in. Disney and Tesla would need to plan for every possibility to ensure the Magic Pods run smoothly day in and day out, delivering on their promise of a more convenient and magical way to explore the parks. The best way to introduce the Magic Pods would be through a careful, step-by-step rollout. Instead of launching a full fleet across both parks at once, Disney could start with a small pilot program. They could choose one or two specific areas for the initial test. For example, they might start with a simple route connecting the Fantasyland theater to the far side of Toontown. This limited trial would allow them to gather valuable data on how the pods perform in a real-world environment. It would also let them collect feedback directly from guests to understand what works and what needs improvement before expanding. This initial phase would be crucial for working out any unexpected issues. Engineers could monitor the pod's navigation systems, battery life, and overall reliability in a controlled setting. Guest reactions would be closely studied. Are the pods easy to use? Do they feel safe? Do they truly enhance the park experience? This feedback would be used to make necessary adjustments to the technology, the cart designs, and the overall service model. A successful pilot program would build confidence in the system, both internally and with the public, paving the way for a wider implementation across the entire Disneyland resort. If the pilot program proves to be a success, the next step would be a gradual expansion. Disney could add more pods and introduce new routes connecting more lands over time. For instance, a second phase might connect Tomorrowland to Avengers Campus, introducing new themed designs for each area. This phased approach would allow the system to grow organically. It would give Disney and Tesla time to scale up their operations, train more staff, and build out the necessary infrastructure like charging stations. It would also build excitement among guests, as new routes and cart designs are unveiled over several months or even years. Ultimately, the vision is a fully integrated transportation network that makes visiting the Disneyland resort easier and more magical than ever before. This collaboration between Disney's creative storytelling and Tesla's technological innovation has the potential to redefine the theme park experience. It addresses a real need for better mobility while adding a new layer of fun and immersion. By starting small, listening to guests, and expanding thoughtfully, the Magic Pods could become a beloved and essential part of a Disneyland visit. It represents a bold step into the future, where technology and magic come together to create unforgettable memories for generations to come.